Hello everybody, this is Andres Rodriguez. I'm talking to you from Fusagasugá, that seems to be a very popular place in this group. Okay, I've been here in Fusagasugá from around 4 years ago. I live with my family, my wife and my daughter and my son. Let me tell you about the English process, how I acquired this language, my experience speaking English and working with English. I started learning because I was working into the American Embassy, and it was very important to speak English. Even when I was in the school, I was not too good for English. I had problems with the teachers and some funny stories. Maybe I can speak about that in the near future. About working, maybe my strengths are the communication skills. I think I'm a good communicator. I like to speak in English. Even I am not perfect, of course. I think this is an endless process. I'm still learning all the time. And this is a key for everybody who wants to learn a new language. The contact with the language is really important. Read something, listen. The very first skills I developed in this process was listening. When I was working in the American Embassy, I had to repeat some information my boss told me about to speak with the customers, sometimes in Spanish, sometimes in English, but basically it was the same information all the time. So I started learning in that way, listening, repeating. I took a course that take like 2 years. In that course, we started learning histories of the common activities, daily activities, business, different kind of histories that make an approachment to the vocabulary and learn the structure of the language, even without learning grammar. After that, with the different courses here in the university, I have been studying a little more about grammar. But grammar maybe could be one of my weaknesses, because grammar sometimes is a little difficult. For instance, the passive voice, the reported speech, things like that. When I have to teach that kind of topics, I have to study a lot, and I never understand all. But even though I think my pronunciation at the command of the language is good, because I try to have contact with the language all the time. I have many friends from English-speaking countries like England. I have the opportunity to work as a tourist guide. In that work, I can practice a lot of and learn many ways to communicate and be growing and improving all the time. I think this is the most important part. I hope this course I can improve my grammar. I'm improving all the time. Let me see, what else can I tell you? My pronunciation is not too bad, but pronunciation is a difficult issue, because we as Spanish speakers, we have the problem that we have the same alphabet that English have. For that reason, we try to associate the same sounds of the words, and we have to listen and repeat many times in order to master the pronunciation of every word. Basically, this is my experience with the language. I hope that helped you in one way. Thank you.